William Whalen here for GetMoreSports.com, looking at some of the NBA draft sleepers and who might be drafted in the second round that could make a big-time impact in the NBA. I think we got to start with North Carolina's J.P. Tokoto. Obviously was a surprise declaration leaving Chapel Hill and making himself eligible for the draft, but I also have him ranked as one of my top 5 shooting guards for 2 reasons. Number one, he can shoot from the outside. The athleticism that he has allows him to gain separation on the outside. He can come off picks. Not as much a ball handler going into a shot, but also what that ball handling does, and this is my second point for him, is allow him to create for others in a way that makes him much more than your traditional 2-guard. He won't necessarily be a second ball handler at the NBA level, but he will be a guy who can come in spot minutes, most likely, and make an impact very, very quickly due to his willingness to make X-factor plays for teammates, with or without the ball in his hand. He'll set you a great screen, or he'll set you up with a nice pass, a kick out, a dish underneath. J.P. Tokoto is a guy who I do believe can carve out a nice little career in the NBA. A couple other second-round sleepers. I have to talk about Cliff Alexander. Number one, he was ranked as a 5-star prospect, one of the top 5 players in the country coming out of high school, and it's hard to ignore that kind of talent. It's hard to just look at a guy like that and say he is gone forever, just because the freshman season that he had at Kansas exposed the flaws that we knew were there. We just didn't think they would be magnified the way they were during his freshman campaign. However, he's got tremendous length. He's got tremendous motor. He's a guy who can carve out a roster spot. Probably won't be playing big minutes anytime soon in the NBA, but certainly could be a guy that competes on a team, helps an established, probably franchise that's already in the playoffs, helps them with 5, 6, 7 minutes a game here and there, maybe even explodes for a 15, 18, 20-minute night, again, here and there. Spot duty for these second-round guys, but they are sleepers. They are guys who can carve out a career and have impact for certain franchises down the road.